These are the presenters, Frasier, Nadiah, Athirah, Hanis and Najwa. In our situation, suppose Alung wants to send a secret message to Busu. Both agree to use the following coding method.
This is a coding method. For example, if Alun wants to send meet me at noon, then the message will be transformed into a set of numbers. Now, to make the message secret, Alun and Busu agree to use matrices as their encryption mechanism. Since the message meet me at noon have 16 letters, hence let the set of numbers be written in a matrix of dimension 4 times 4 as follows. Encryption step done by Alun, the sender of the message. Firstly, Alun chooses a random metric "k". Next, Alun multiplies "k" with the matrix "m" and obtains a new secret message "p".
The decryption step is done by Busu, the receiver of the message. Busu computes the inverse using ERO or agile method of the matrix. Next, Busu multiplies P with matrix K inverse and obtains the intended matrix M. Suppose now Alung wants to send a secret message to Busu in a matrix of dimension 4 times 4 as follows. Busu now is given three different sets of matrices K1, K2, K3. The task now is for Busu to decide which the given key will decrypt the secret message sent by Alung and have a meaningful message.
Okay, good morning. My name is Frasier and I will explain about the elementary row operation to inverse K2. First, to complete the ERO, we must create a diagonal triangle with all 0 at the bottom and 1 at the center diagonal. But there is a shortcut to do this. That is only create 0 at the bottom and multiply the diagonal section as the determinant. If the determinant is equals to 0, there is no inverse matrix. So let's do this. First, divide the first row by 2. So from 2, 4, 2, 2, it will become 1, 2, 1, 1 at the first row. And then next, multiply it by 4. And then it will become 4 at 4, 4. Then subtract the first row from the second row and then restore the first row into the original, that is 1 to 1 1, but the second row will become 0 negative 4 0 1, so we want the 0 here. Next, multiply the first row by 6 again, so it will become 6 12 6 6 in the first row. Subtract the first row from the fourth row and then restore the first row into its original again, that is 1 to 1 1, so we will get 0 0 0 0 in the fourth row. Then divide the second row by negative 4 and then it will become 0 1 0 negative 1 over 4. Then multiply it again, multiply the second row again by 6, so it becomes 0 6 0 negative 3 over 2. Subtract the second row from the third row and restore the second row just now, so the third row will become 0 0 2 3 over 2, so we will get 0 in the third row. Then now restore the second row to the original view. Then by now we should get 0 at the bottom here, it forms like a triangle, and then in the center here we get, instead of all 1, we get numbers. So this diagonal numbers in the center, we can just multiply it and see, because here we get 0 in the last column, and also in the last row. So
Finally, the numbers are multiplied, and since the product is 0, so it has no inverse matrix. Hello, my name is Nadiah, and I will explain on how to get inverse of matrix K3. In this method, I use the adjoint method. Firstly, we have to find the determinant, which is we get -6. Next, we have to find the minor for each elements in the matrix. And then, after we get the minors, we have to find the cofactors by arranging the numbers in order of plus minus. After that, we have to transpose the matrix and then multiply it with determinant, which is -1/16. And and finally, we have to multiply with matrix P. And when we have the final matrix, we turn the numbers into according to the coding method. And then finally, according to the coding method, we find that the matrix, the secret message that Alung tried to tell Busu is berilmu berbakti.